Hi, I'm Shyam Madali, and this is Baker. We are from FinBuddy. FinBuddy is a next-gen investment platform for retail investors. Before we dive into the demo, let me take a minute to explain why we founded FinBuddy. In 2012, I bought Netflix stock at $120. Right after this, Netflix changed their business model, they raised their prices, and they lost a lot of customers. The stock tanked to $60. I really panicked. After a while, the stock came back to 100. I was impatient. I sold it off. After that, Netflix had a remarkable run. It went to $300. Reflecting back, I thought, man, I had three sets of problems. One was I didn't know whether Netflix was the right thing for me. Two, there is too much of information. Most of it is conflicting. I didn't know how to process that. Three, there are some of my friends who made actually right calls on it. They waited on it. But I couldn't collaborate with them in a timely fashion. Baker, is there a way for us to handle that?
You're not alone, Shyam. There are millions of you out there. Oh, I got an alert. Oh, this tells me that the $2 billion all of us saved on Save Up, we blew it in the stock market. So it's hard to save the money. You can make it fun, but you can't beat the fun that you have in the stock market. It is the biggest casino we have out there. We believe we can help the investors who are in the stock market with smaller portfolios, but they love to chase action, and they love to buy into the hype, but they're helpless. And they're making all the wrong decisions. You may have a smaller portfolio, but you don't have a financial advisor. You may have a small portfolio, but you have a wrong advisor, and sometimes you don't trust the robo-advisors out there. What are we going to do? FinBuddy is going to help all of those individual investors. And the way we plan to do it is in three ways. One, for whatever holdings you have, we're going to tell you where you stand with your holdings based on your risk profile. Number two, we will tell you what your next move should be to improve your portfolio. Number three, we want you to work and collaborate with your trusted friends so that you can make smarter decisions. No chasing the market anymore, not believing all the hype that's out there in the market. So let's get to it. So the first thing you would do it is in our app. So we have a portfolio here. This is Shyam's portfolio. He's chasing the market. He has all the high-flying stocks. Tesla, Elon Musk is God for most of us here in the Valley. You have to have Tesla. And obviously, we have Salesforce and a bunch of other companies. That's all great. It's going to tell you a score, which is an equivalent to like your credit score, based on your risk profile. In this particular case, he's chasing the market. And it's going to tell you that score, and it's going to give you the details around why his score is 51. And within a few clicks, you'll understand he has a decent stock quality. He has no funds. He has little to no diversification. And Shyam is taking a lot of risk. And in some cases, there is some upside. But Tesla, it's already gone up. I mean, there is a lot more downside. You can click on it, and you'll get more details around why we give that particular score. Let's go to the stocks. You can quickly figure out, well, Salesforce never made any money to their bottom line. So it's going to tell you that. There are a lot of other companies. It's very intuitive, very powerful, but it all depends on what you have in the portfolio and your risk tolerance. What if Shyam is a very conservative investor? He shouldn't be chasing the market. You change your risk tolerance, and it's going to give you a new score, and this score is the real score. This is 37. Anything below 50 means you can improve. Anything above 70 means it's good. Now that he knows that it is a bad portfolio, let's look at what happens underneath that. So it's going to tell you that all the stocks that you have in the portfolio are probably bad quality for him, not necessarily the stock in itself. And once he knows that, in this particular case, Shyam probably wouldn't have picked Netflix given all the other stocks he had in this portfolio. It makes him think and not chase the market. The second step in this process is to say, now that you're 37, how can you improve your score? We give you personalized ideas, not asking everybody to buy Apple, and we all bought Apple, just followed Jim Cramer, right? These are suggestions tailored to you. And it'll tell you your diversification sucks, so why don't you add diversification through some mutual funds or ETFs, the ones, and you'll know by how much you're going to increase your score. And it also is going to tell you the stocks. And in this particular case, let me look at Accenture. It says it's going to increase by 9 points. Within a fraction of a second, you can analyze any stock. Try to do this on Yahoo Finance. Figure out what Accenture does. If you don't know the company, probably it's going to take you half an hour, and at the end, you'll figure out, well, I don't know what this company does. You can do it in just a fraction of a second. This is for people who are not actively trading. And you can easily figure out if they're making money or what their top line is, if they have a cash flow situation. You can also figure out where the price of the stock is, what the analysts are saying, and what the price target is, all in just a few seconds. Once you get the interest, if you think this is the right move for you, you can add it to your watch list, and then you can track news on it. Step 3, once you know what your next move is, as part of this platform, you can collaborate with your trusted friends, and the experts will bring to the platform. Actually, it is fun to collaborate because it's all around you. You can make timely decisions working with them. You can follow watch list, and you can figure out what others are doing and make timely decisions. In summary, this is a trusted buddy you have in your pocket. And you need it because we feel that there are a lot of investors out there who are really helpless. If you like what you see, stop at our booth. And if you're an investor out there, come talk to us. And don't forget to vote for us. Thank you.